A long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. Up first, Kingmaker. And he'll be facing Conor Benn. He's 160 pounds even. He stands 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of 68.1 inches.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach. Use that long jab. Do it that way. You'll be safe all night.
First up, Kingmaker from England. The Destroyer, Conor Benn, one of the most exciting and electrifying fighters in the world today.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from England, wearing the white trunks with red trim, Kingmaker. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Conor, the Destroyer Benn.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. They both want a highlight reel knockout. They exchange punches. The right hook just missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How about that time counter shot? So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. No rest for the weary. Perfect counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That jab misses. Tried to score with a jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Couldn't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're getting it.
On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. That counter shot lands. They exchange punches. Unlucky to miss with that jab. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which fighter will say no mas? How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. These punches coming from every angle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
On to the fourth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. He blocks the jab. Nice counter. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're with such a fast fighter to throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Jab slightly off target. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Time for the 5th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Just misses with that jab. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What hard? Hold that thought! And Benn just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, focus.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Benn has no idea where he is right now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Miss with that jab. A swing and a miss with that jab. Tough to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh, what a shot! Benn inside. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here comes round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They're giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Catch and shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what, hold it right there. And Benn just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Incredible work rate. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Can't find a home with that jab. Nobody home with that. Hold that thought! And that big shot just rattled his cage. Benn has no idea where he is right now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't forget the...
And we enter the ninth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it, hold it right there. And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? It appears that, did you see that? Oh, what a shot. Benn in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight. This is the 10th. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight...
Oh my God, Johnny! And Benn just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
And there's the bell to start round 11. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Failing to score with that right hook. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss for that jab. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Benn has no idea where he is right now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out if you prepared.
Getting you tired.
Who thought we would have made it to 12?
They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
And he scores with the counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Hook misses. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Misses with that uppercut. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, what a shot. Benn in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument.